bringing reggae music into a global stratosphere, and it's called Reggae Factor. If you look in Reggae Factor on YouTube, give it your support as well.
Reggae Factor. See.
Rise up. Heavy. And I write a book.
Yeah, and I wrote a book based on deciphering the language and the language system.
And that's the name of the book?
Decoding language.
Decoding language.
And I'll just break down the word code. So I looked at an old definition of code. Code consists of 4 letters and 2 sounds. The first 2 letters of the word code is CO, and that's where you get the word like company. It's people coming together when you cooperate. So code means people come together. The interesting one is DE. DE in Olden Latin means to take away from a fixed point. So a code means to come together to take something away from a fixed point. So I wonder who they want to take. So that's it. And language, the close cousin to language is languish. Language is when you make somebody feel weak, feel faint, or to take away someone's power and make them and that's suffering. Language also means suffering. Lingering pain, torment. That's what language. It's a close cousin. Language is a close cousin to language.
Heavy. Let us go on to Noel now. You have a book out now.
Yeah, man. My book is called Jake's Aerial Adventures. That's the name of the book. It's a colourful book. I'm showing Aboo here right now. It's a colourful book.
Yeah, man.
It's really colourful, and there's colourful images in it too. And the character, the character looks like me. There's a little.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
In Jamaica we say redskin, little redskin boy with an afro. And I really like people to go out and support me. Buy the book because it's educational. It's a book written by me for people. It's for everyone, the book.
Yeah, man, it's a book written for us.
For us, because in most books they don't there's no books out there like this. There's no books out there with characters, black character in there.
Them have one out there with
apart from Kofi.
Brother Capeni.
I haven't seen that book.
I think it's Green Shack Production.
I would have to look into that.
That is Peter and the Sankofa family.
I need to look into that, to link up with them.
It's a beautiful book.
That's what I like about the radio station is that it's all a holistic view, educational. You can come and you can learn something. This is why I'm on the education thing. You know what I mean? Educating the younger one, so they grow up. And when it hurts me when in the black community, when you hear somebody get shot or somebody get stabbed, that kind of hurts me. We need to move away from that and to deal with the educational thing. It's why education is so important. We didn't know our history. When I was growing up, I remember seeing Tarzan on television. And I thought to myself, when I grew up, is that all there is about Africa? Am I running through a jungle? And I realised Africa has some great civilizations.
Yes, sir.
And they don't show us that.
That's what when Jam was saying when he was doing his studying, he have to go back and some chemistry and stuff.
That's right. And that's the key that I've worked out from all of this language system is that in Africa, in Kemetic, in Kush, whatever you want to call the ancient lands, we live naturally. If you look at every animal, no animal has a book to survive. It's this natural relationship with its higher self. It automatically, you think for yourself and you know what to do. That's our Kemetic wisdom. We've got inbuilt Kemetic wisdom. Right. The Europeans cannot understand this Kemetic wisdom that we've got. Yeah. So when we get a sound, we have feelings. We feel the sounds. Yeah. They do not feel the sound, so they add their meaning to the sounds. When they add their meaning, they're interpreting not what it actually is, it's how they think it is. Yeah. So they alter the reality with the words. If you can understand what I'm saying. A tree is not a tree. The word tree doesn't tell you what the plant is. It's only by you can feel the plant, look at the plant, eat from the plant. That's the reality of it. The tree is just a word. It's not the understanding of what the thing is. If you see what I'm saying.
I like how you break down the word Africa too. You know?
Yeah, Africa. There is in olden Latin, Afri means peace. Yeah. So when they came there, they saw people who were unwarlike and peaceful. And it's a quality because they've been through what happened to them, and they're moving away from their natural environment and becoming alienated and having to hunt for centuries. That quality of peace came out of their system. You see, so when they, because when we're in a land that we have all the fruits, or the food available, you do not need to hunt. Everything is there for you. So your mentality is one of peace.
No, and where I say it's true because today here people will say that, oh, it's a horrible dream. Doesn't matter to us. We never have that because when we come out, we were in paradise.
That's right.
But when they come out, they was in the glacier hemisphere. So every day is a horrible day.
But that's why even a Christian, when they see you in the morning, they say hello backwards. Oh hell. They'll say good morning. Morning is not good. When you're mourning, you're sorrowful. They'll say tomorrow, which means to row more. They'll say days of the week because you get weak or right here. And at the end of the week you get weakened. That's why they call it a weekend.
Yeah.
After 12 days of tomorrows rowing to row more, after you rowing for so long at the end of the year, you're going to say yes to anything. Just like you did yesterday. You see?
Interesting what you're saying now because days, when the days you're dizzy.
You're dizzy, exactly.
So if you take 7 days a week, you can do it.
That's right. And then if you're in the days, that's why they call you Mister, because you're in the mist. And your partner, you're going to say Mrs, because she's going to miss what's going on. Because what you're not saying Miss.
It's funny too.
You see, the key is in the sound.
Yeah,
The sound. Whatever they think they can do, there's a higher wisdom and understanding that can see right through the crack. You see, and that's why they even call it a planet, because they plan to put us in a net. So every sound they make is a frequency that they're doing it to. A sound is not just anything. You have to do it in relation to their nature. A snake makes a certain sound. You see.
Because when I go into phonics and look at even the letters, you know, the V one time used to known as U.
That's right.
You know, that's why you have a WU that still have the V.
Exactly,
and
exactly,
all of
yeah.
these things, you know.
And if you look at the ancient language systems, I haven't got them because I haven't got the book. But if you look at ancient lands, when it gets to Latin, you can see the symbols are reversed. You know, the B suddenly all of a sudden it's the other way around. So you have to understand. You have to understand why all of a sudden these symbols are reversed. And close cousins of the word Latin is to hide, to conceal. So when it came to Latin now, they twisted the language to hide things from the people they wanted to take things from.
Real.
You know, so it's what it is. I say there's three stages. There's comedic wisdom, which I was saying, living naturally with nature, using your senses in the right way. They don't tell you the real meaning of your senses, because your eyes is fire, because it sees light. And light is emitted by fire. Yeah. Your sense of taste is water. You see, because you taste it. You see, your nose is air. You see, they just tell you the way they tell you the 5 senses, like you separate from the whole planet, but this is your relationship with your planet. Touch is earth, everything you touch is a material. You see? And your key element, as I was saying, and what the whole book is the sound. If you look at the first 3, what is the first 3 letters of the word earth? What's the first 3 letters of the word earth? Exactly. And then that's your connection with the earth is via the sound of the air, which you hear, which goes in your ear. And if you look at the middle of your heart, what does the letter say? Ear. You see, so whatever is in the heart, your ear converts it into feeling. You get the heartbeat, you're beating, you're tuning in. All of them key is all sound, vibration. You see, so our key is our ear, which goes directly to our heart. The other 4 senses, more time will go to your brain, because you've got to compare what you did taste before to work out what you're tasting now. You see, so the key, for our comedic wisdom, we've got a direct link with nature. Even when you say our Father, you must be the Son. When you have a male, you call your male a son again. You know, so it's not sun as in they say, the sun as in the star of light. So even when Rasta say Ra, they say Ra is a comedic word for sun. So when they say Ra star, that's the sun. And it's the Ra star for I, which is the right thing, not the pop star, because we don't pop no pill or no film star, because that's a star without no light. You see, we're the followers of the light. So back to what I was saying, we've got comedic wisdom, which is our tuning into who we are, our higher divine energy, because we're not man-made, we're divine energy. We convert everything into reality. If I tell you run, and you start running, you've made my sound, brought it into reality. So we are energy. We're not colors, we're not land, we are energy converters, divine energy converters. We are NIG. Yeah. But so that's Kemetic wisdom. We have Kemetic tuning in wisdom. They use grammar and Latin to apply a meaning to the sound. We have the natural link to the sound. They do not understand that link. They cannot get that link. So they use a word to get to apply a meaning to the sound. That's the next level. So they break up the sounds and put meanings to it. So they will get this. So they will so because the animal doesn't name things. It just does what it has to do. They will come and start naming things. You know, they'll start put a name to that and put a name to that. And it's a bit. I'm going into a little bit.
Even though the things is not of the vibration that they name it.
Yeah. They'll give it anything a name. Anything they give a name to. You know, that doesn't mean that's not even a color. If you don't know the name of the color, each color you can get a vibration, you can get a feeling to it.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as you put the name to that, you're not interested in what's inside. You're looking at the name. Well, it's a bit difficult to explain. I'll say, I'll break down the word cover because I'm straight on. Cover. The first letter of cover is
C.
What's the next four?
C-O-V.
No. Together.
C-O-V.
No, it's together. What is O-V-E-R?
Over.
To see over. So a cover is when it makes you see over, but what's the under it?
Like you're
So
covering
even
up.
in the word,
Could it be
when you cover
undercover?
something, you can only see over something.
You
You're not
see
see
what
what's inside. So even the word cover shows it something you're hiding already. Just by that name cover, you know something. Next thing, label. When you lay something in the bar, when you lay something, you're laying it over something. So you can't see underneath. When something's laid on something, you can't see what's underneath it. And bal is to call a name. So you put the sheet over something and you're telling the person what's underneath it just by the name lay bar. You're not showing them, but you're saying lay bar. Oh, we've got just dirt underneath there when there's gold underneath it. That's a lay bar. You see, and that's a cover.
So come in, where can I get this book from? This sounds good, you know.
The book's going to be out in about 2 weeks' time, but you can pre-order it from the website already, which is TMB Publishers. TMB Publishers.
And you're having a book launch also, yeah?
Yeah, we're going to have a book launch. It's been delayed because I'm putting more information, because I had a show and I feel so I have to give more information to empower the people. So I put like a dictionary in there, like my reasoning of what words mean. So for instance, mummy, if you look at the word mummy, the last two letters of the word mummy is my, so it's my mum. It's in the word. You know, so I've just broken down different. But let me get back to the main point what you was asking me. So the first level is what we originally have is our Kemetic link to our divine energy. They've come along and they've started to name things. You know, so from naming things, they've taken control. They've broken the link with our Kemetic energy. Right? So they've named things, not the reality of it, what they've interpreted it as. So that's the level that they're at. They can change reality because they can tell you, boy, that man over there, some man over there can stab you, and you're not going to go out there because you've responded to the words. They've taken the power by the words, by putting a label on something.
Well, it's just like in growing up in the Caribbean and tell about a small island. But you never been around
that's
here.
right, that's right.
You just run with that word to call. You have people in Jamaica call people in Guyana small island, not knowing that Guyana is bigger than.
That's exactly what you said. And the next thing they like to put on us is fear. If we when we were talking about, look at the word fear. It's a feeling that goes in your ear. So they've broken our link by giving us fear, you know, to break that connection. So they become the master instead of we'll work out what we do. Now we don't trust our own senses. We listen to what they're saying with their words.
Okay, that's why them say fear is what them say fear mean again, false evidence appear real.
Okay, exactly. Yes, exactly. You've got one for me to add it. But there's two levels. There's a Kemetic level, which is our higher self. There's their level, which is Latin and grammar. The word grammar means a word. Gram means word. Ma means to spoil. Yeah.
And it's the same thing I hear Aboo talk about with the word unity. He said until we understand the Kemetian vibration for that word, then we can't really come to no form of unity.
Yeah.
Because the word that we were given has come from someone else.
That's right. We have to see that word in action to know what it means. That's the way you find out. Someone will say something, but when you see the action, then you know what they mean by the word. You know. And then the last level is what most of us are at. So what I'm saying is the Kemetic, when we've got the divine link, then you've got the grammar and the Latin, which are the word spoilers, which is what they're at, and then underneath that you've got plain English, and that's what most of us are. Most of us are functioning at the plain English level. Right, let me explain what plain English is. The word ex, ex means to leave. Yeah? So if your ex is somebody you've left. So when you see the word exit, what does that mean? Ex is done. No, ex is
Exit.
no. The word ex, it means leave. Yeah. Then you're left with two words which mean to leave it. So when you see the word exit, it means leave it. Okay. Right. When you see if I'm explaining something to you now, X means leave plain. So would you eat a plain food? You see, so when they explain something to you, that means they're leaving it plain. They're not telling you they're not telling you the fullness.
So what about the word understanding? Because that implies that you don't know.
Well, that's a next. I'm trying to get to the next. So I'll come to that one then. I'll come to that one. Right. So explain means to leave plain. Yeah. To leave plain. Leave out how to. So what is they? For instance, return. Return means to turn, and plus they reverse the language to even twist it up even more. But so I'll give you an example, right? Because even the word example means to leave ample, means to show. That's the real thing. They're supposed to show you things, but they explain, they leave it plain. Right. So I'm going to give you the example of what I mean, which is return means to turn back. Yeah. So that's two sounds that make up that word, re and turn. Two sounds. But but they don't teach us return. They teach us the word and the spelling. So we go R-E-T-U-R-N. Return. So we can't see the actual ingredients. We just that's how they get us, because we can't see the underlying meanings, because we're just looking at the words and the spelling. And even what is a spell? A spell is something where you can't see something that's in front of your face. You see? So this spelling and this reciting, and remember that we're forcing our brain not to think in a certain, instead of using our reasoning, we're spelling, and we're reciting. You see, so that's how they break up our system with the word.
Just spell by yourself.
Yeah, that's it. You teach us how to spell our own self.
And show you how to use cursor.
Yeah, cursor, because even you never even catch that one. They never put that one there. I'll give you the credits for that. Because look what happened when you go to school. What do they give you? Lesson. They give you less. And that's the thing, it's right in front of your face, but we can't. The best place to hide, even a magician, is to hide it in front of your face. You see, so that's the real deal. Is we had our cometics, then coming with the grammar, which is the word spoiling, and language, which makes you weak, and now we're functioning at the plain English level.
It's like I said, you eat a set of food, but the food have no nourishment.
No nourishment, yeah, and that's why we always lose in court, or when we come up. When we're trying to get a case across, because when you explain something, all you can do is complain.
Yeah, listen, we gotta open the line, Yeah.
Well, if you never tell about phone line, I spent the bag. I'll quickly go to his point about understanding. That's the next thing. If you've got knowledge to stand on, what's going to happen to you? Knowledge, knowledge, fall down. When you fall down and you look up, you're going to be under someone standing above you. So understanding is to learn how to serve. If you look at the word learn, take away the L, you get earn. So it's teaching you how to work for somebody else.
Wow. And that's why the Rasta man always talk about overstand.
That's what
overstand, that makes 100%.
But even overstand as well, we have to learn, we have to stand up as well. Before we can stand overstand, we have to learn to stand up.
Every member of you.
Respect for that.
And I hope the people go out there and buy the book. Tell them what the book name again.
Well, it's called Decoding Language. Decoding Language. It's available. You can pre-order on the website tmbpublishers.com. That's tmbpublishers.com. Might be available all the local shops, but we now go to my doublers. We don't want them to have the formula. So you have to support your black book shops. Yeah, it's a self-publishing, not the system, because they're not. I don't want no sim to stem my growth. Okay, because that's what system means. It's a growth that stems your flowering. You see, so Yeah, if you
Wow.
can support the book and make it a bestseller, and I'll be a happy fella. It's called Decoding Language, and Big Up the Galaxy.
Wow, may I tell you, there's somebody here on the line. Like I say, if I can link them up for you, you know. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, brother. Aboo.
Rise up.
Yeah, rise up.
Oh, is this Nick?
Yeah, brother Nick.
Rise up, Nick. Nick, here they are, Nick.
Yes, man, I hear it, you know.
Right.
Big up. Good afternoon, brother Jammers.
Big up, Nick. Big respect every time, Nick.
Afternoon, Nick.
Yeah.
Noah speaking, yeah.
And good afternoon to brother Noah.
Noel as in Christmas.
Yeah, Noel.
Noel.
Mm-hmm.
I just called to say thanks for the text, and it's good to know that you reach safe, and you are a member of the Galaxy family. So touch base now and again, yeah.
Your respect for that.
Yeah, man. My question, Dr. York from the Nuwabian people, yeah. He wrote a language for the Africans, in the organization. So I was wondering, some will accept this language, but how do you see the language that he's created, if you know about it?
This is me, yeah? Yeah, respect to Nick. I do not actually know about the language he's created, yeah? It's always a good thing for us to develop our language so that the system cannot follow us, and that frees us to create and define, because language is about defining your own reality. So it is a very good thing to create your own language system. However, there's a lot of us, our brain has been so washed, which Galaxy is trying to de-wash, yeah, that even when you learn a language, you can still not get the fullness of what it actually means. So what I'm trying to do is to use this language to redefine the meaning of it, so we can, whatever it means to them, we can empower ourselves by the same word. So I 100% respect the brother, but I said there's another element that we need to do, and that's we need to decipher this language as well.
Thank you for answering that question. How much is the book?
The book's £15, but I will give discounts, of course, in whoever is interested in purchasing the book. It's not stuck on one price, because this is passing on information.
And Noel, how much?
My book is $8.99. On Amazon it's $8.99, and Waterstones online is $8.99. But off my website you get it for £8, you get a 10% discount. And that's off my website, which is the 3 W's, jakesallenadventures.com.
You hear that, Nick?
I hear that, brother Aboo. Did you have any books with him in the studio?
Did I bring, or you're about Jammers? I brought one book with me. I'm not sure if Jammers brought it.
No, I don't think.
No, I haven't brought any of my books.
But they will return.
Yeah, man, we'll come back. We'll come back.
Respect for that. Yes, I'll be glad to come back here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because I'm gonna visit the studio on Saturday, and if you could have left one up at the studio for me, but since you haven't brought any, that's all good. When is the launch? The launch has been cancelled, has it?
It's been put back for, I've just had a couple of weeks to cover myself, because the book has already been done. It's just in the printers at the moment, so as soon as we get them from the printers, they'll be out. So I'd say in 2 weeks' time, they will be here. And as I said, you can pre-order on the website as well. But I will be in contact with Aboo as well, so if you tune into Galaxy, you'll get the latest information on the book.
Yeah, fuelstation.com.
Yeah.
Well, rise up here, brother Nick.
Rise up, brother.
All the time, and I'm looking forward for your book when it come out. You hear? Can't laugh with them thing I have to say that, seal it down, Yes, no, the book sound very fascinating,
Thanks,
mind expanded.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
And this is what we need, to expand our mind.
That's right, yeah.
With our things.
And the thing is, the way I came about it wasn't through the normal system of learning education that way. It was mostly through my own reasoning. So through that, I had the power to look at what they said, and then I could compare the two. So I think that's the good thing that happened to me. Is that.
So you never get this idea by going to university?
No university. I'm not trained in no university though. I'm not a professor. I'm a regressor. I want to go back to where we was in the first place. Yeah, and then I can actually see through this. I believe I can see certain flaws in their reasoning. Because I don't know even if it's flaws or if it's set, because in linguistics, which is the basis of language system, they say there's no meaning in sound. Right, they say there's no meaning in sound. The different units, there's no meaning in the individual units of sound. It's only when you put the sound together and you make a word, that's where the meaning comes from. So even in the whole of the teaching, they're saying there's no meaning in sound. That's in the English teaching of linguistics. They're saying there's no meaning in individual sounds. There's only meaning in the word. So that's a basic flaw or a lie that they're telling everybody who's on a level of learning English language.
Because when I look on it, my name like Yvonne. You know?
Evil or Yvonne?
No, Yvonne.
Yvonne, yes.
I mean, the normal man out here where don't really come across these grammar and things. We just pronounce it H-E-V-A-N.
Are you talking heaven?
No. What I'm saying that when you hear a person, apart from just speaking the fluent English, and you say that, what's your name? And she said, my name is Yvonne. Yes. You know, other person hear that sound vibration and just write H-E-V-A-N. Yvonne. You know, see. So if you don't know that there's a Y-V there.
Yes.
You know, see.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And these are the things that they use to curve it, to kind of bend us, bend a light.
Yeah.
That trips us up a lot because that's how I would spell it. But see, I have dyslexia. They say no, you can't. You have to spell it the other way. You have to use the vowel sounds and that kind of stuff.
Well, this is what I'm saying. And if you look at the word dyslexic, it means going against the law.
Oh, really?
You know which law? Their law.
That's right. Yeah. Because
you understand? Because the reason why you're dyslexic is because the system is so narrow.
That's too narrow.
You understand? That is not wide enough to encompass your vibration.
That's right, and a certain like Asperger's or something, when you're deep think or introverted in this system, they make it a bad thing to think too deeply.
Sure is.
You see, so people who are shy or people they make it something bad.
And then brand new disabled.
Yes, that's it. Yeah.
But funny enough, in Latin, mad means to be free.
That's it.
Madio comes from madio, to be
That's
free.
it.
So a lot of the free thinkers, they've institutionalized it.
It's like the Latin word for our Father. If you break it down, it means bring to punishment.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. So you remember when you're small and your mother said, wait until your father. So every time you hear this word, our Father, or to the Father, or from the Father, it's punishment.
Yeah.
You know, it's like the word that we use today, like nice. A couple of years ago, nice never mean what it means now.
That's it.
So I can fully understand
Respect.
where I come from, and we need book like these. You understand, to help us to define for
Because
ourselves.
that's the thing about language, it's not set. You see, you can define your own things, but we think it's a set. Even they tell us the word fact is something that's set. Yeah? In Latin, fact is something that you make. See, so whatever you do today is a fact tomorrow. If you stop smoking today, it's a fact that you didn't smoke. So that we say, as we say, you can define your own language, your own set of rules, and do what you need to do.
No, it's true. It's true because even when I want to tell me about legality. Legality is the authority of the gang that is running. That is where things are running. But it doesn't mean that it is right.
That's right.
You know, and this is what I'm saying. We are living in a world where legality versus truth.
That's right. And if you look at the word truth and look at the middle letters of the word truth, which is, you look at the word truth, the last two letters is TH. I've got a problem with the word TH, but something else. The three letters in the middle is rut. And rut is something that you cut out. So even in the word truth, truth is something that they cut out.
For real, I have. For real. Because sometimes what is one man truth is the other man lie.
Yeah. And there's a long thing about justice, but I won't go into it. But the same word. Anyway, justice, is just what I see. It's not who's right or wrong.
Peter Touch call it just shit.
Yeah, well, but I'm saying the word that they actually use is J-U-S-T. Just what I see. Not right or wrong or who's. It's just what they. That's why they give you a fair trial. Pure white people in the trial. Pure fair people in the trial. You know, they say unfair is bad, but I'm unfair and you're unfair.
You know, it's like when a man saying give you three square meal and a round plate.
You got
because that's what.
yeah.
It's gonna be fair to you. Because I'm gonna give you 3 square meal, but it end up on a round plate. You understand? And this is the little tricks them that they use.
That's right.
You don't realize.
And the thing is, like, you see, if you know, there's another meaning to the words they say. Because they will say this, oh, how scenic. Yeah, this, oh, how scenic. They come over to your land and say, oh, how scenic. And to him say, see a nick. Oh, let's have a picnic here. Pick a nick. You see, and in the olden I just sort of laugh. And the last thing, in the old days, they used to call it a golden nugget. When they see gold, they call it nugget. Break that the way as get the gun.
Wow. Well, people, we're gonna have to go out there and get these books, you know. One for the children and one for the adults. Brother Tim.
Anyway, as I say again, big up and continue flow because it's like you're quenching a lot of thirst.
For real, my brother.
Respect.
For real. Rise up all the time. Have a wonderful day.
Yeah, bless.
Beautiful vibration. And you see, the whole vibration, you see, when a certain people is in the desert, you can't give them a cup of water. We all touch up on the because if them drink the water, we all shatter the all.
Right, yes.
You understand? So the words that we have put is like, it's because it's like desert in some of us is.
That's right.
Way in there. You understand? So you even have to know who you are.
Yeah, because I done a first book and that was too strong, too quick, too much. So that's why I had to come with this approach, because it was just too much and too powerful, in a certain way, you know.
Well, my brethren, just keep on doing what you're doing, you know, because you know you're on the right road.
Respect.
You understand? Because it's you decide your journey. This is not no job description that you get. This is from your own, your own thinking. You know, as Elder always said, the deadliest weapon in the arsenal of the oppressor is the mind of the oppressed. You understand? So this is what you do. You take your mind out of the oppressor and you're in full.
I just like to big up my brother. He's got Reggae Factor. He's got a new concept, bringing reggae music into a global stratosphere, and it's called Reggae Factor. If you look in Reggae Factor on YouTube, give it your support as well. Thank you.
Rise up. Well, brethren, it's a pleasure having the item.
Respect. And a pleasure being here as well.
You see it. And, you know, how the item find Galaxy?
Boy, Galaxy, as I say, I film my station right now. We like the de-washing. It's
like the vibe.
Anytime, any place, anywhere, I'm there. You know?
Every my brethren, give thanks. Whole heap of vibration and make a play these beautiful vibes for them, because we got to hear these vibes.
So get into Galaxy Radio, your planet of music.